What's going on, everybody? It is TomahawkTater, the one and only, coming at you with my first commentary for Battlefield 3. Alright, guys. For my first commentary, as most of y'all know on my channel as subscribers, that I am more of a Call of Duty person. But I got this game after dealing with so much lag comp in Modern Warfare 3. I decided I wanted to have something else to play, just to enjoy myself. And I figured, well, let's try Battlefield 3. I've never played any of the other Battlefields before, so this was kind of new to me. But doing that and asking some of my subscribers and stuff what they would like to hear me talk about Battlefield 3 is kind of the pros and cons between Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. So that's what I'm going to get at. Now, keep in mind, these are my opinions. These are not necessarily shared opinions or anything like that. These are just what I feel. But one of the things I wanted to point out before we get into it too far is while both games are first-person shooters, to me they are two different game types in the way they're played. Call of Duty is more fast pass, action pack, run and gun. You know, you got more different stuff like, you know, quick scoping or tomahawking, throwing knifing, knife only, stuff like that. Battlefield 3, not so much. Battlefield 3 is going to be more slow pace, not slow pace, but you got to take your time. You got to think more strategic. It's bigger maps, it's longer matches. You can't go knife only. These are things it's almost more realistic in a sense. So, I mean, that's a plus in itself, though. It just depends on which type you like best. So far, I'm liking both. I'm really liking both. But let's get into the pros and cons. I'm going to start off with the pros for Battlefield 3. One of the pros is lag comp is not noticeable. Now, lag comp is in every game, and that's lag compensation for those who don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what that is, you need to look it up. You need to Google it, YouTube it. You'll find plenty of information on it. It is in every first-person shooter game, to my understandings. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but that is something you do not see in Battlefield 3 as it is in Modern Warfare 3. It seems a little, you know, it's a little more fair, so to speak. The other thing I like is, again, it is realistic. This is almost like I'm in a real war. It's really cool. I like one of the other pros is that you can drive vehicles. You can fly airplanes, helicopters, drive tanks, other vehicles, things like that. Get on a gun, just all kinds of really cool stuff. I enjoy that. A lot of fun. You know, one of the big things that I like about it, and this is not necessarily so much what the game has to offer as it is the different types of players. On Battlefield 3, it seems that the players play more to the objectives. When they need to go conquer something or defuse something or whatever game type you're playing, it seems that the Battlefield 3 players are more focused on the objective than running up their KDs, which I find to be great. I love that. That is a big plus in my book. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the cons to it. One of the cons for me is the fact that there is no kind of special weapon that I can go around in. You know, there's no throwing knife, no tomahawk. You really can't go knife only. If you do, you're just going to get killed a bunch. It's not that kind of match. Those are for running and gunning for the Call of Duty. That's kind of a con to me because I enjoy that, but I can get over that. I can oversee that. One of the other things that's a con is the respawn takes forever. It is way too long. Now, there's no kill cam, but there is where it shows you who killed you, where they're at, and where they're going, so to speak. But it's just too damn long. You know, so that's kind of the matches are really long, depending on how well each team is playing. These matches seem like they could go on forever. So if you don't have that kind of patience, you know, this is probably not the game for you. Now I'm going to get into kind of the pros of Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, for me, has the throwing knife. That is a huge pro. I can also go knife only. I like the specialty kind of things, the things that take a little skill that are different. I like that. That is something that I enjoy in the Call of Duty games. Now, another pro is the games are a lot quicker. They're not as long. They're faster paced. It's run and gun. So, those are the things I like about that. Now, if you really want to get into some nitpicky, Modern Warfare 3 is at 60 frames per second, and I believe Battlefield 3 is at only 30 frames per second. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But let's get into the cons of Modern Warfare 3. The big one that is weighing on a lot of people's minds is lag compensation. I'm bringing that up again because that is a huge problem in Modern Warfare 3. Now, yes, you got your overpowered secondary, the FMG9. Yes, you got the bad Type 95, which is overpowered. You got the overpowered striker. You got things like that. You got bad spawns. You got all that kind of stuff. But I could almost, I could deal with that if lag compensation wasn't in there, so I could have more of a fair chance. I don't like being punished for my internet speed. Because I have a better internet, somehow I get punished. That's ridiculous. Again, look it up if you don't know what it is. So that's, of course, the biggest con for me. The other con is, like I said about Battlefield 3, the players seem to be more objective-based. Not in Modern Warfare 3. Overwhelmingly, most players that you come up against are worried about their KD, as if it's some stat that is going to impress some girl one day and affect whether they get married or not. Nobody gives a flying fornication about your damn KD. This is a game. Have fun. Enjoy it. Quit sitting in the corner jacking off to your KD. We don't give a damn. I can't stand that. Play to the objective. If you're playing domination, go capture the damn flags, defend the flags. But don't fucking camp. Sorry, that little venting there. Just, it drives me crazy. That's one of the games that, or game types that a lot of the guys I play with, we play a lot of. So that's kind of a huge con right there in comparison. Now, why am I doing these comparisons? It's to bring out some even ground, to show that both of them have their pros and cons, that they're both good games. There's nothing wrong with the actual games themselves. It is all in your preference. Now, of course, lag comp is a problem in Modern Warfare 3, but the game itself is not bad. But it's all in your different style type. If you don't have the patience to be sitting back, think strategically, Battlefield 3 is not for you. You need the fast-paced game like Modern Warfare 3 or any Call of Duty game. And vice versa for Battlefield 3. If you don't want to be running and gunning, then you don't need to be playing Call of Duty. That's just not your game type. But I have a lot of Modern Warfare 3 guys or Call of Duty guys that kind of just want to know, what's the big deal? What's the difference? Tell me a little bit about the pros and cons. So that's what I'm bringing here. And maybe I'm kind of speaking out to some Battlefield 3 guys. And, they'll see, hey, maybe he's got some points from Modern Warfare 3. Maybe I should check it out. Oh, one of the pros too is in this you can choose where you spawn. You can spawn on your teammates. I like that. That's pretty cool. So you don't. Right here, I think I spawned myself at the wrong place, but I could have spawned right beside my teammates, which is a real plus. But now this gameplay is kind of coming to an end right here. So guys, if you have any questions for me or any ideas or suggestions for my channel or anything like that, if you want to see more Battlefield 3 stuff, let me know. Put it in the comments below. But guys, that's it. I'm going to let the gameplay run out, and we'll see you next time. Until later, I'm out. Peace.
Destroy.